Hello Divas, welcome back to our channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Ramel and this video is long overdue, and it's gonna be about our labor story and the fact that tomorrow our baby turned 5 months. We just decided to just come and make a video so at least you guys can get to meet her also. So yeah. Woo! Clap, everybody. I'm exaggerating. Welcome, everyone. This is Queen Nefertiti. She's gonna be 5 months tomorrow. She has grown so much. Oh my God! Look at her staring at her dad. She is so beautiful, so sweet, and we just wanted you guys to be able to meet her, especially for those our new subscribers that don't know a lot, because we have a lot of subscribers that's our family and some people are new. So basically we're just going to be talking about our labor and delivery story. Okay, for like our previous video I made before I went into delivery, for those of you who don't know, every time I used to go for my appointment, they will always tell me, oh, the baby is on the way, the baby is on the way. And I was eating right, I was doing everything, I was exercising, but normally I carry small. But this time around, like the doctor, they really gave me a hard time. So I had an appointment on the 18th of March, and her due date was supposed to be April 1st. So, but she came March 21st. So my appointment that I had went to, I think was March 18th. And when I went there, I went and did an ultrasound, and it was still like, oh, the baby is on the way. And after that, I even took a non-stress test. And when the doctor checked me, I think I was on that test for like 20-30 minutes. The doctor was like, oh, everything is good. So okay, because they kept making me worry a little bit, like something was gonna go wrong. So I think on the 20th, I also had another appointment. I had an appointment with the doctor. I went there to check the heartbeat. Everything was fine, even though my stomach measured small. But other than that, everything was fine. Everything was looking good. So I came home and I kept telling myself, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go home and go pack her bags, which I never did. I should have, but when you come from work, so many other things I had to do, so I didn't get a chance to pack my hospital bag. So like, went to bed about 4:55 in the morning. I started feeling like a weird, first it felt like I had cramp, like it was hurting so bad, and I was like, oh my God, I know I'm not on my period. But even though I have 2 other kids, but it's like every pregnancy, to be honest, is different, so you never know how it's gonna be. So I was like, my stomach was just cramping really bad. So I'm like, it's nothing. Then like maybe like 7 minutes later, I kind of had like this sharp back pain. So I was like, this is too weird. But during the process of my pregnancy, I was watching a lot of labor videos, like different signs that you get when you're going into labor. So I was like, maybe. Then it's like every, like, I would say 10 to 7 minutes, I would feel like a little contraction. So I was like, oh, it's nothing. And I decided, so let me just go back to bed. But it kept on happening constantly. So basically what I did, I woke up my husband. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not feeling too well. So in the meantime, I decided, I said, you know what, let me just pack my bag, just in case if we end up going to the hospital. So I packed my bags. About like 6 in the morning, we had to wake up our older daughter so she can get ready for school. So we woke her up, she got ready, everything like that. We woke up at that time, the 2-year-old, at that time she was still 1. We woke her up, got her ready and everything. So from previous experience of me being pregnant, I know sometimes it's not good that if you do feel like you're having contractions to just rush to the hospital, because if it's not really like labor, sometimes they send you home. So I said, you know what? Let me just wait a little bit. So we got everybody ready. We took our shower, everything. Bag was already packed. We left the house. We dropped my older daughter to the bus stop. We dropped the 2-year-old to my great grandmother's house. So we said, okay, to my grandmother, the kids, the kids' great grandmothers. I dropped Nasira off. Then after, we decided to head to the hospital. So while we was headed to the hospital, we stopped to Wawa, and I was like, oh, let's try to go get something to eat, because just in case if I get stuck there, I won't be able to eat when I get to the hospital. So we stopped on the way to the hospital. We stopped to Wawa. We got breakfast sandwiches. And, I just ate something. So when we got there, we checked into the ER, and of course they put me in a wheelchair, which wasn't necessary, because I told the doctor, I was like, I could walk, but he was like, not the doctor, but the people that be downstairs. I was like, I could walk. He was like, oh no, he still carried me up in a wheelchair. We got up there, they put me in my room, and it was so funny because when I guess they called my doctor to let my doctor know I was there, and the doctor was like, she was just here yesterday. But anyway, they put me in the room, they gave me my gown, they told me to, undress, whatever. So while we were waiting in the room, my doctor wasn't available, I guess. So they had like a midwife that was there. So they asked me, oh, we have a midwife.
She was on shift.
She was on shift for that night, for that morning. I mean. Yeah, so I didn't mind. I was like, okay. So she came in, introduced. We did a little bit of paperwork here and there, and she was so nice. She didn't, she didn't come in and say, oh, do you need this and that. She was just so. She was cool.
She made us feel comfortable.
Yeah, definitely she did. She made us feel comfortable, and she came and checked me. So when she checked me, I was like 6 centimeter dilated. So she was like, oh wow.
For gentlemen, I haven't been in the hospital. I have four other children before her, so I've never been in the delivery room.
Never.
So my first experience when she first got checked, I know I've been going to the checkup. I mean, the doctor will be doing it, but when that stuff is happening, it's like a different kind of it's the ultimate experience, seeing what a woman go through. You know what I mean? Right. It's like we take our women for granted, but that was the ultimate experience right there, seeing somebody else in that little tiny hole, somebody just expanding, somebody putting the hand in there. You know what I mean? So I was shocked at first. Right?
Yep. So when she checked me, I was 6 centimeter dilated, and she was like, "Oh, you're almost there." And I was surprised too, because I was thinking, I said, "Well, maybe I'm like 1 or 2." But after she checked me, she was like, "Oh, she will be back. She will be back." I think it was like every hour they're supposed to check. And I think when she checked me, because actually we got to the hospital by what? By 8. Yeah, after 8, actually, because I was supposed to, I remember I called my job to let them know that I was headed to the hospital, so just in case if I don't show up, that means I had the baby. So we got there like after 8. So when we got there, they checked me. I had to wait until like, I think another hour and a half or something like that.
I think it's every 45 minutes.
Something like,
yeah. 45 minutes to an hour.
But that 45, whatever it seemed like forever. So, like, the pain, of course, any woman that been in labor, that pain when it come is something that you can't explain. Like, you have to go through it for yourself to really know how bad it is. But it's like, every time the pain came, like, I told my husband, I said, you have to sit very close to me. So he came, he was sitting right by the bed, And every time, I would squeeze his hand just so he can know what I was going through. You know what I mean? A little bit of what I was going through. So I think like what really helped me, because I was trying not to be stressed, so the baby heartbeat or whatever wouldn't go up. So basically, what was helping me, I put on YouTube, like they had like soothing music that you listen to, something that you listen to help you. So at least when the pain is coming, you don't feel it that much. So that's what I did. And every time I know the pain will come, I would just like try to, take a deep breath. And taking a deep breath with the music and everything, it made me more relaxed. I didn't really feel that much pain. And I remember after some time, the doctor came back, and she was so sweet. Even the nurse was very nice. Like we had a lot of great conversations, and the nurse just asked me like, if you need, if you're in too much pain and you need epidural, let us know. So, but for me, for my other two girls that I had, I don't never take the epidural. So for her, I was planning to not take the epidural either, because I can't imagine that thick old needle getting in my back. That's something I don't even want to experience. It looks so painful. So later on, I think it was like almost like around
It was like
10 something.
Like 10, 15.
Yeah, 10, 15. And I asked the nurse, I said, oh, when the doctor going to come again to check me, just to make sure, I don't want to keep sitting here. So the doctor came. She came. I said, can you please check me? So she came to check me around, I would say almost to 10:30. So when she came and checked me, she was like, you're 10 centimeter dilated. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay. So
No, actually, you started screaming for the kid.
yeah, I started screaming. It was too much going on. But what happened when she came and checked me?
Because
she broke my water, because my water didn't break on its own.
Technically, they didn't have nothing set up.
Yeah,
they thought
nothing.
she wasn't the right centimeter yet. So
right.
When you started screaming,
yeah,
the midwife was in another room.
Yeah.
So the nurse started setting up, and then they had to put. And then I guess the baby started coming out.
Yeah, like it felt like I wanted to shit, basically.
Yeah,
the pressure was so much. So when she came, like I said, my water it didn't break at that time. So she came to break my water. So when she came and broke my water, she broke my water. I'm sorry. She broke my water, and when she broke it, she was just about to put her gown on. So her gown, nothing was prepared. She wasn't prepared at all. So after she broke my water, like the pain was so intense, and I was like, I'm about to push, and she thought I was playing, and I couldn't even while she was putting on her gown.
Oh, I saw the baby head coming out.
One push.
Right. One push.
One big push.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that coming out of my woman stuff? I mean, I was like, whoa. That's one of the beautiful. I mean, it's kind of like it's mind-boggling, but it's also. I'm glad I experienced it. I mean, because this is gonna be our last, so we don't play it anymore. But so I'm glad Ashley was in it, because for our 2-year-old, I was at work. Her friend was in the hospital with her. They tried to send them home. She was going up the steps, walking back and forth.
I refused to go home.
So she was having a baby and I was still at work. So I was kind of glad, because that morning when it happened, I was getting ready to go to work. Because usually I actually drop my 9-year-old off in the morning. Because at that time the 1-year-old wasn't in daycare, so I would drop her to her great grandma's house. So I was going to do my regular routine. I mean, but when that pain started happening in the morning, like, no, I just called my job. I waited till like 8 o'clock. Text my supervisor, yo, my wife is going to be in labor today. Like, and then when she got up, she kind of took me back, took a day off. So I was glad I kind of experienced that, because if I was going to miss it, I was going to get killed.
Yep.
So I'm
I
glad.
already told him. I said you have to be there.
I'm glad I experienced that. It's something like if every man I go through that, see what these women go through, because
That's the only way you have that respect.
no, I have respect for women naturally, but like I said, just having that experiencing your child being born is nothing like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing like this. That would have like a lasting effect on me, because I mean, I understand when she was squeezing my hand. I was actually in front of her. For a second, then that like you're good to the side, but I was still peeking. I went to see what
was happening.
What was happening. So.
Oh God. Yep. So with that one push, bam, the doctor basically had to finish putting on her robe and her glove. So after she put on her glove, and you know she was like push, I did my second push, and that's how the baby was able to come out. She came out so quick, and of course she came out. She was yep, two, and she was screaming
with no epidural, nothing.
So which means all three of my girls, I had never done an epidural. I'm so grateful to God.
It's no knocking everybody that done it, because some people tolerate pain more than others. So it's no knock on any woman that actually did that. I know the pain. I couldn't even imagine what women go through. So, but the way she was squeezing my hand, I was in pain. So I can imagine what if somebody else, another human being, come over your body. So big up to all the women. I mean, got mad love for women that give birth, women that about to give birth. Every woman that ain't have birth yet, just like the experience is mind boggling. I mean, so I appreciate her even more.
Yep. So this is our queen. And when she was born, she weighed 5 pounds, 15 ounces, 17 and a half inches in length.
Yeah, she was the biggest of the
She was the biggest, yeah. When I had my first, she was 5 pounds 7. Nasira was 5 pounds 12, and she was 5'15". So it was so funny, like after she was born and her weight, I was like, these doctors are crazy, because they don't want something to make you paranoid for no reason. But I guess because of my age, they just wanted to make sure everything was alright, but they were doing too much. But of course, she came out as soon as they cleaned her a little bit. We did body to body. That was amazing. I had tears coming out of my eye. I was just so like grateful to God, because He been nothing but good to us. Like my whole pregnancy, I didn't have no kind of complication, no problem. Like you know how some people get sick, they throw up, they do this, they do that. Like for me, I never go through nothing like that. So I'm so grateful for everything.
It's a good sperm. Woman talk genes.
You hear that, Mama? You hear that, Nephew?
The good genes don't cause no kind
they don't cause no kind of problem. Thank God. But after that, I mean, and a funny thing that I want to say, I always have to have something funny. But after I had the baby and they checked her and everything like that, I needed my bag. My bag was actually still in the car, my hospital bag. So I asked my husband, I said, babe, can you go get my bag? And the funny thing that happened when he went to the car, I guess he forgot to, when we had gotten out of the car, he forgot to cut the engine off.
Yeah. So the whole, from 8 to because I was there. No, because it was up like almost 11 something. We parked in the emergency room. So my car, I thought that it's a push-start car. You know, when stuff is going on, you're not even thinking what's going on. And it was raining too. It was raining that day. It started I tried to drizzle a little bit. So left the car on. We're in the hospital the whole time. The car almost 3+ hours.
Yeah, it was still running.
Flying in the emergency room. I was mad because it burned my gas. I wasn't mad the car was on because it's a new car, so I'm not worried about the engine. But I was mad that I lost all that gas. My gas went almost on E.
Well, thank God did it. Yep. But other than that, everything went so good for us. And the funny thing is, I wanted to make a video while I was in labor, but going through all of that, the pain and basically everything I was going through, it wasn't going through my mind to say, oh, let me make a video. So that's why I said, you know what, we'll do a video later. But since the baby been born, like so much has happened. We moved, we've been busy, like so much has been going on. So we really haven't had the time to make a video when she was little. I know it would have been great for you guys to see her when she was first born, but she's a big girl now, so we just wanted to introduce her to you guys. And you know, hopefully I will make more videos with her. And what you gotta tell them?
And the end girls, Nyla, Nasira, Nefertiti.
Yep.
So you guys will see more of us. Go out there and subscribe to our channel.
Please support us.
I mean,
please.
it's not trying to get money, but just like we trying to just
trying to build memories for our family.
Trying to share our memory with you guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
So that's all it is. It's not like we're trying to get. I mean, right now we have limited. It's like I said, it's family. I should go in and subscribe to us. So you guys wanna comment? Want to see more of us? Subscribe, put your comments on there. What you guys
and let us know what you guys would want to see too. Let us know.
We have 3 beautiful angels. So we have Nyla that's into gymnastics. I mean, she is flexible as hell.
Very.
You got Nasira is very energetic.
And love dancing.
Love dancing. We're gonna post a video pretty soon with us dancing her little African music. She dances anything. Once she hear, I don't know if you guys can see the little box behind us, but
yeah, that's it.
Once I get close to she come, I gotta put my Bluetooth on.
The stereo right
and
here.
she dance. We don't know Nefertiti characteristic yet, but she's a happy baby. So we've been here almost 20 plus minutes. She hasn't even cried yet. I mean, she don't. Well, I'm about to say she was like crying.
Don't say it too loud.
I mean, so we have like beautiful girls. So like to share with the rest of the world. You guys subscribe to us, and like I said, post what you want us to do. Like what you guys would like to see for our family and friends.
Yep.
My wife, I'm not really into this. Like I said, this is my second appearance since she's been making this, so I will do my best to show my handsome face more often. All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. We appreciate it. You guys enjoy the video, and like I said, post on there. We really appreciate it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.